The annual Kids Count report showing the state of Michigan children. Among the findings released today, nearly 1 in 5 kids in Michigan lived in a family with an income below the federal poverty level that was for the year 2007. This is a look at how West Michigan communities stack up. Ottawa County has the 3rd best rate in the state. Oceana County ranks 77th out of Michigan's 83 counties. This report has a lot of information on the state of kids in Michigan, and joining us now with more on this on Kids Count is Amy Turner-Tolle, Communications Director for First Steps in Kent County. Thank you, Amy, for coming in tonight. Let's talk about Kent County numbers for a second. More than 20% of kids age 5 and younger in poverty, another 20% in low-income households. The data suggests that the Michigan economy has a lot to do with this. Is that true?
There's no question about that, Brian, especially when you look over the course of the last decade. This has been a decade where we've heard over and over about job losses in Michigan. We have heard about all kinds of bad economic news, and you can see a definite increase in poverty levels and those children who are slightly above the poverty line but still in really low-income households. There are an awful lot of children out there who are in families that are struggling to pay for basic needs, and the economy has certainly had an impact.
We are seeing some improvements, though, in some areas, health and education. Tell us about that. How does that correlate?
There is some good news in the Kids Count report, without question. Test scores are improving. We're seeing that here in Kent County and across the state, both in math and reading. There's been some improvement in test scores, so that's really good news about what's happening in schools. We're also seeing improvements in health care. More women are getting adequate quality prenatal care. There aren't as many births to teen mothers, so those are all very encouraging things.
It is challenging times, of course. I've got to believe it's critical to work more creatively and more efficiently to support the kids and families in our community. How can we do that?
Well, there's no question that we have to do that. While we're seeing the needs increase, we're also seeing the resources and the public funding for services decrease. So we're forced to do more with less. I think one of the things that we really need to take from this report is the urgent need of young children in this community and children of all ages across our state and in Kent County here locally. So it's really important that we have policies in place that can support the healthy development and education of young children. But we have to work creatively and collaboratively and do the most that we can with the amount of resources that are available right now.
Absolutely. Amy Turner-Tolle, Communications Director for First Steps. Amy, thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.